Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today let's go over a premium medium question that I just solved on my own. So I'm super happy about this and I'm very glad that I was finally able to come up with my own solution to this question without any assistance. So let's go over it and let me show you how I did it. So this is 3565 sequential grid path covered. So basically this one, you just want to find all paths in this grid and make sure that they have, when you sort the values that are not zero in order, they are basically sorted from smallest to greatest. So let's do exactly that. Let's create self.answer, and at the end, if this is empty, then just return an empty list, otherwise return 0. And then let's just go through the grid, right? So length of grid 0. So for I in range M, for J in range N. So let's just do a DFS on I, J, and let's get all the cells. So let's do that and call this current. So if we're out of bounds, then we just return. Otherwise, to prevent the cell from being visited more than once, let's go ahead and save its value. So let's call this grid ij, and then we're going to set the value equal to -1, because as you can see, there's no -1 here. And then let's just go down, up, right, and left. Okay, and then at the end we have to pop, or else we're going to keep adding when we don't need to add. And let's print current here. Yeah, okay, so let's run this. Okay, so infinite recursion here, or grid ij is equal to -1 because we've already visited it. And so, okay, so let's go ahead and do this for now. Looks like it's not showing all the results of the grid. So out of bounds. This can kind of be a pain in the ass sometimes. Oh, grid ij is back to original, and then cur.pop. Okay, so why is this popping from empty list? It's -1. Oh, we did not even add the value. Okay, so now if length of cur is equal to size, which is just going to be because we want to get exactly however many elements are in the entire grid. So let's just do that. Size plus equals to length of g. Cool. So then you can see that we have, we're actually going to append the coordinates because that's going to be holding the values. Okay, so you can see these are all the paths going in all 4 directions, brute force. So now let's actually make a deep copy of the grid, because when we're modifying this, some weird things might happen. So let's call this original is deep copy of grid. Cool. So now what we want to do is make sure all the x, y, the values are, at least the non-zero values are in order, right? So for x, y, and current, the cell is going to be deep copy, or going to be original of x, y. And then we can append cell. And then as long as cell is not equal to 0. And then if val is equal to sorted vals, then we can actually print current, because that is probably one of the answers. Okay, so original xy is not. Okay, let's do this. For g in grid, original.append deep copy of G. You know what? This is a hassle. It's not subscriptable. Why is it not subscriptable? Please, guys, come on now. All these bugs everywhere. Cells original XY. Yep. Print current. So. Oh, so we have to. Okay, I guess if x is bigger than or equal to 0, if x is less than 0, or x is bigger than or equal to m, or y is less than 0, or y is bigger than or equal to n, then just continue. Why is this not subscriptable? Okay. Okay, cool. So looks like we have our answer now, so we can just get any one of them. So we're just going to append this current brute forced path and then return it at the end. But why is this not? Let's print current. What? Why are we? Yeah, that looks correct. So this is one of the paths. Yes, if cell is not equal to 0, then yep. So let's print vowels. That is the problem. Okay, so copy. But if original is fine, then why can we not index into original? Original. Let's get rid of all this here. It's just making things way harder than it needs to be. Okay. So why did we rename original to something else? Oh, that is not good. Okay. Okay. So let's do it like this now. And let's use O. Okay, cool. So we just made a deep copy of this because we're modifying it here. And then we're just going to compare those values and make sure they're all... Like if you take out all the zeros, are they sorted? This is not, this is, right? So if you observe the examples, you'll notice that that's what they want. So let's go ahead and submit this. And there you go. Passes all test cases. So again, I'm super happy that I was able to come up with my own solution to this question without any assistance and solve it completely on my own. So that's it for this video, and thank you for watching.